coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys coming off a road victory in the opener, looking to make it 2 straight to start the year. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in week 2. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the number 1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And when you watch him play, all you think about is how dynamic he is. He can beat you with his arm and his legs. Threw for over 20 touchdowns for the first time since 2021. Fully healed from a knee injury a couple of seasons ago. He's got his team thinking big in 2025.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad. But one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner. And not much running room, down to the 32. A check on the numbers last week for Conner. 20 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
2nd and 9. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And leading them out there, they're 6-5.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, Panther.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. To throw, it's Milton. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Milton. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Milton now to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's taken down inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Third down and 3 yards.
Murray now to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Cardinals. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. And a good return as he'll be stopped at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, go.
On the run, it's Dowden. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Come on. Hit. 19, Tiger. One minute. Steady.
To throw is Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Milton. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Panthers.
Street.
They run over center with Mitchell. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
19-18.
Now Milton. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready.
Throwing is Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here we go.
Dowdle is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits.
The drive will start with Connor. Gets around him. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up second down.
Play fake. Murray. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And this one too low.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. He showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
From the gun on third down, Milton.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A first down and then some, 36 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Milton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
That one complete to Ligon.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Milton.
Got a man. That's Ligon.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
A final shot before half from Murray. Shifts by him. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports
Our trip around
report.
the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Seahawks in a rematch of Super Bowl 40. And this is one of the better young wide receivers in the game today, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Seahawks get a 2nd straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Devon Achane. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Dolphins are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's Alvin Kamara. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Saints find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They got the victory last week. Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Time to Lions.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
18 Cardinals. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to try and take off with it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Operating from the gun, Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Pioneer!
2nd and 6. And this is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
And a Panther 1st down.
Viking 18! Scope!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. Over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the... That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Connor. Good strength, gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10.
It's a gain of a yard.
Murray now.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
To throw is Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. Atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Cut, ready?
To throw, it's Milton. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They run here with Dowdle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Here's 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
60 Vikings. 19, 5 here. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Milton now to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Milton. In trouble, and he's taken down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Dragon 60.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Cowboy
Here's the option. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Ready, set. 79 Broncos. Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Milton.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Let's go. Hop, 70, hop.
Here's Milton.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Cardinals 10.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And this will be swung out here for counter.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6.
Murray now to throw.
28-yard line.
Room past the 35.
And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time.
Gain of 10
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Cardinals. 1st and 10.
Now Murray off play action. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. And Jones has it over the middle.
2nd and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Boy, stays up. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and, of course, a special player.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on fourth down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. Carolina getting set to take the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
Excellent, because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock, work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Come on. Set. Go. Cougar 19.
They run again with double. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Fix the Eagles.
Throwing is Milton. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Got it. Ready?
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Go get him. 19 Tiger.
Now Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. On fourth down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. He knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals.
Here's Murray from midfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Benson. From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, Murray. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
13 more yards.
They'll run here with Connor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they'll hold the block watch just a little bit longer.
Cardinals 18.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now the offense getting the football back. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Here's 2nd and 7.
18, tied in. Here we go. Cougar 19.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Milton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Milton. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Cardinals' 28-yard line.
70. 7 Pirates.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst, 27 yards. And the Panthers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Gerald now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. They juked him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 10. A minute 36 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Murray to throw. This is taken in by McBride.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cardinal.
Now Murray goes right back to McBride. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Back to throw. Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Here we go. 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
To throw is Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Michael Wilson.
But you have to expect in this situation that the defense is going to be playing the perimeter. They don't want any easy passes out there where someone can grab it and step out of bounds. So that was excellent work there to force the incompletion.
Field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And the Panthers are going to recover here. That should be enough to get them the victory. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, well, it wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's got room. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on. Rig alert. Cougar 19. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this one down to the 10.
Thompson on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Panthers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.